Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the debut of Infamous the Musical. We're going to be presenting this presentation for you as a staged workshop. It's an essential part of the development of any theatrical production. Part of that process initially was doing public readings. Some of you here in the audience were fortunate enough to be at the first readings of Infamous that were presented at Guarino's restaurant in Little Italy over this past year. So, with their help, definitely this night would not be possible. So a special thank you to the Phillips family. Appreciate it. And we're here tonight as a stage workshop. So what this is going to look like, you're going to see the work presented in its entirety from beginning to end. The actors will have scripts in their hands. They will be singing from librettos. And it's going to be acted out in front of you in space. We're going to do several of these over the next year. The next one will start to introduce costuming, scenery, lighting, things like that. So it's one piece at a time. So I'm extremely excited you all are here to share in this special night with us with our Infamous team. I do want to say, since this is the very first production of Infamous, there is somebody very special that couldn't be here tonight. This is my Uncle Don. And he was like the best cheerleader ever for me, ever since I was a kid. And he always told me, like, the past couple of years, when are you going to finish this? I want to see this. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I came up a little short. But I know that he is smiling tonight and watching this. So the very first production of Infamous, I'm going to dedicate to my Uncle Don. So I would like to introduce, first of all, the accompanist, this amazing pianist all the way from Cuba, Javier Gonzalez. And I would like to just invite you just to enjoy the show. This is a special night that I've been looking forward to for over a decade, and all of our teammates here have been working tirelessly for years on this, so enjoy the show, folks.
Prologue. Prologue. Secretary of War Edwin Stanton's office. Stanton and Detective Lafayette Baker, head of the Washington Police Detectives, enter.
Have you heard the news?
Congratulations, sir. General Lee's surrender is fantastic news.
But we can't celebrate just yet.
Sir,
We cannot allow him to be this forgiving. The war is over, but if these next steps are not handled correctly, if we do not stake our claim to the rule of law, we will face this enemy again. That I promise you.
sir, you can talk to him.
I will try and persuade him, but if that fails, if all else fails to make him see the truth, well, we must go down another road altogether. A road which may have grave consequences.
Scene 1. Washington streets, morning.
Let's see, what do we have today? Hey, hey, extra, extra, read all about it. Lee surrenders at Appomattox. The Confederates surrendered.
It's true. The army of Northern Virginia has surrendered. Do you know what this means? Sherman is on the march now. It won't be long. The war is over! President Lincoln is calling the entire city to hold a grand illumination tonight in celebration. Prepare! Our sons are coming home! Hurrah! We've waited for so long for this day to begin. Until today, our peaceful dream was a pile of stale prayer. We hung to his promise that peace would be here soon. In my heart, I know they're coming home, our Union family. Our family.
Fast in knowing this day would come at last. With our hearts we knew and faith God above. Never more will blood stain this blessed shore. It's time for our sons, it's time for our brothers to return to a time before. Prepare for the new day among us. Prepare the tables for Thanksgiving. Prepare for your fathers, your brothers and sons. They're coming soon. Spread the news. Come to hear that trumpet sound above. It's a freedom song as far as the wind will blow. Hail the Union, the red, white, and blue. Praise God above, we found a way to make this land today.
A group of Union soldiers enter.
Yes, we'll rally round the flag, boys. We'll rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will rally from the hillside, we'll gather from the plain, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah! Down with the traitors!
Abraham Lincoln appears.
Look, it's the president! Mr.
With malice toward none and charity for all, with firmness in the right, and God gives us the right. Let us strive on and preserve what we have won, the sacred right of mankind, of freedom for all.
May God bless and keep you, because we now are free.
Where slavery is, their liberty cannot be. Thank God for the freedom that belongs to you and me.
A line of Confederate soldiers is marched through the streets.
Hang 'em high, every last one. Now there's nowhere for you to run. Hang 'em high, every last one. I hope you get used to that rope, son.
Back away! I said back away, you scum! These are men who fought with honor, with bravery. You will not be forgotten, my brothers.
If you felt so strongly, why aren't you wearing the gray, hypocrite?
Does God no longer have a country?
Come now, John. It does not do us any good to call attention.
It is precisely the reason, Matthews. These are our brothers. Do we say they fought and died in vain? Look at what they are doing. Who are they to tell us how to live? Who are they? Just puppets of this damn tyrant.
Come on, friend.
And every second we stand idly by, our country dies just a little bit more inside. Well, I will not stand around anymore.
What will you do, John?
We'll see.
Just be careful. People have ears, don't forget.
John Wilkes, I just love you. Could you sign this picture for me?
See, John, your life ain't that bad.
Oh, the general arrives.
Today, on this sovereign day, we take back what was taken, to restore what was broken. We look to the future and to sing. Come to hear that trumpet sound above. It's a freedom song as far as the wind will blow. Hear the song of a strong, united people. Our voice is clear, our voice is one. Forever in harmony.
Scene 2. Outside Ford's Theater. John Wilkes Booth, Harry Hawk, and Laura Keene are seated on the steps outside Ford's Theater.
John, welcome home, my boy.
Well, hello, Mr. Ford. You know Ford's is the only theater I can call home.
You want your mail, I suppose?
Sure. Anything special?
The usual. Ladies who want your pinned affection. I'll run and grab it.
Wonderful.
Hey, Johnny Cakes. No, hello.
How could I forget to say hello to the one, the only Laura Keene? And on the evening of her final theatrical performance, how you doing, darling? And Harry, how are you aboard?
If I got any better, I would blow up.
All right, get ready. You have no idea, Matthews.
Come on now, sugar. What's wrong?
Look out there. Right or wrong, north and south. Nothing makes sense to me anymore. I feel like I missed my opportunity to be something or something special for my country. My sentiments are not a mystery at this point.
Are you bloody kidding me? You're John Wilkes Booth. People would kill to be in your shoes.
That's not what I mean. Every night after night, I go to work on that stage make people laugh and cry. But do they leave changed? Or do they go back to the same lives an hour after our show? I just want to lay it all out on the line, like my brother's there, for something bigger, to make a difference. Thinking back what my father taught me when I was a little boy. He said, son, you are so special. You are one impassioned boy. He believed I could make a difference in this world of strong opinions. He knew I could achieve it all. On a lively stage, they find me now as famous as I could be. Living each day, wondering how to improve society. But what difference am I making? What path am I taking? What does Lord in heaven have in store? Wish I had heroes' hands, hands with natural gumption, hands that say in every way, I stand up for what I believe in. Wish I had heroes' hands to stand by my conviction, hands that always speak the truth to build a stronger tomorrow. Like a sun, he saw me now, he be proud, his sun blazing in the spotlight. Sold out crowds, never-ending bows. I surely eclipsed his legend. Was it success he sought or something more? I don't know if his wish came true. Have I made a difference? Have I made a difference? Have I made a difference? My whole life There she is.
Hiya, John. Laura. Harry.
Oh, that I were a glove upon her hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Needs work. Am I right, Lucy?
No, he's perfect.
So, when are you two lovebirds gonna tie the knot? Yeah? Well, you never told me.
Well, we are trying to, keep it quiet. Her father has different ideas about the young man his little princess courts. But I thank you. All of you, we are just hoping for a brighter future together.
Ladies and gentlemen, hot damn! I just received written correspondence from the White House. The President and Mrs. Lincoln and General Grant in the house tomorrow evening. Thank God. That'll boost ticket sales for sure.
Is he now?
Well, written confirmation right here. We have work to do. Come on, everybody. No time to sit around. Hot damn, let's go!
Easy there, Tiger.
It's a shame.
Come on, John. We only get these short moments together, and this is how you want to spend them, complaining about the damn Confederacy.
I said, it's a shame I just can't pick you up and marry you right here, Lucy Hale.
And why should I suppose marry you, Johnny Booth?
Well, because you need saving, and I, my lady, am your knight.
John, say we just run away. A place for just us, the two of us. A place without this war, a place without any politics at all. Let's just vanish.
Just pack our bags.
Hit the road.
Out of sight. Oh, God. Wouldn't that be great? In another time, in another day, we'll be standing side by side. When tomorrow comes, in another day, when this world pulls you in, just fall into my arms. We'll show this world what love is and was always meant to be. So let's rush forward the sands of time. You know in time I love you still. That church bell will still ring out loud till we're there on Chapel Hill. No time will bring us home. Give it time, love, 'cause time will bring us home.
In another time, in another day, we'll be standing side by side. When tomorrow comes, in another day, we could sail through distant lands where no one would reach us.
We can throw away our problems, just our love left between us. So let's rush forward these sands of time. You know in time I love you still. That church bell will still ring out loud till we're there on Chapel Hill. You know time will bring us home. Give it time, love, 'cause time will bring us home. Can I see you later? I have rehearsal over at Grover's this afternoon. Richard II this time.
I wouldn't miss it.
I'll see you at our spot.
Senator Hale enters.
Lucy,
Father?
never disobey me again. I told you you have no business being around that boy. Now come with me at once.
Father, there's something I need to tell
Don't
you.
even say it. I don't want to hear it. Not another word. I'm a loyal senator of these United States, and you are a reflection of me. That boy is dangerous, and I will not have my only daughter gallivanting around Washington like his latest whore.
But Father...
Do you know what he believes? Do you even know? He is a radical Confederate loyalist, Lucy. Does that mean nothing to you?
But I love him.
You're just a little girl. You don't even know what love is.
I can make my own decisions.
Look, I suppose it's best you hear this now. I've seen to it that President Lincoln appoint me the ambassador to Spain. So whatever this is between you and him, end it. Or else the ocean will.
Father, no.
Now come with me, you're wrong.
Scene 3. Abraham Lincoln, Mary Lincoln, and Tad Lincoln are eating breakfast in the White House dining room.
I am so very proud of you, my dear.
And now we can see the light, my sweet apple. It has been such a long and difficult road. I know it hasn't been easy for you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Mr. Roberts, sir.
Surprise!
How are you, son? Come over here. How you doing? So good to see you.
Come over here. Grab a seat. Do tell.
General Lee and his spotless uniform, with his noble sword and manners of a gentleman, and General Grant, so dirty, in a uniform borrowed from a private. It was great. 2 living legends under one roof.
Both of them are great men, son. But you know, I do not wish the military life for you. This war has taken a toll on everybody. I am glad we've all come together, though. I'm glad we're all together now.
Words cannot exclaim this feeling in my chest. My boys are home together. I can finally get some rest. The butterflies have flown because you're finally home. You're here, finally together.
home, my son. I'm very proud of you. You have served your country strong and proud, jubilant and true. Let's catch up on the past. God, the time flies fast. You're here, finally together. Home is where the heart is. Home is where we all belong. More than politics or war, what would it all be for? It's where the heart is. Robert, I think it is time for you to throw away that war-torn uniform. Take your next couple of years, study in college, and then we will see if you are a chip off the old block or not.
Yes, Father. I can see it now. Lincoln and Son, attorney at law.
Lincoln and Sons!
I told you have to look out. It's great.
We can't wait for the sun to rise tomorrow. We can't wait for what needs said today. Home is where the heart is. Home is where we all belong. More than politics or war, what would it all be for? It's where the heart is.
Scene 4, outside Ford's Theater, midday.
Now, just remember to stay in the moment. It's not only acting when you have lines.
I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
I'll be there in a minute to watch. Now, don't embarrass me now. I stuck my neck out for you.
No promises, my friend.
Booth sits on the steps of Ford's Theater and lights a cigarette. Detective Baker, in disguise as a Confederate veteran, approaches Booth.
Hello, my man, can I borrow a light? Just a match to light this world of darkness.
Sure is sad. That much is for damn sure. You fight?
Yeah, I fought.
Under who?
Jackson. I was with him at the first Bull Run, where he got his name, Stonewall. It's also where I got my lip.
The old Stonewall would turn in his grave if he saw what was becoming of his country.
Be strong, my man. Don't you lose your hope and passion. There's a chance you still can use your hero's hands.
Wait, do I know you?
This meeting is not by chance, my brother. Read this.
Baker hands Booth a letter. Afterward, Booth pockets the letter.
The choice is yours. You're the last one among us. For the country that you love, it's your chance to make a difference. One final stand. I will leave you now, John Wilkes Booth. You know what must be done. The nation is counting on you, son.
Scene 5. Inside Ford's Theater, midday. Rehearsal for the play Our American Cousin is underway. Harry Hawk, Laura Keene, Augusta, and John Matthews are rehearsing.
When the president enters, you must face downstage on a 3 count. And then sing. Okay, let's try. Oh dear. Let's try this. This is downstage. Okay. Okay. Focus. 1, 2, 3.
Hail
to Wrong. You must sing with me on my cue.
Well, what's the bloody cue? Are we on 3 or do we wait for 3 and then sing?
Well, wait for me to say 3, and then you sing.
Oh.
Idiots! Hey, Johnny Cake!
Miss Keene, I cannot stand our moments apart.
Oh, can't live without me, eh?
Just observing greatness in action. Mind if I watch for a spell? I got rehearsal tonight.
You go right ahead, Johnny. Just think, the President and Mrs. Lincoln will be sitting right there tomorrow night.
You Brits are always suckers for political drama.
Come now, it's a comedy this time, Johnny.
I'm sure there will be some fine acting. No doubt about that.
Now we have an audience! Oh, let's move to Act 3. Johnny will tell us if we hit our cue. Right?
It would be my pleasure.
Oh.
Booth enters the presidential box and looks around. He sits on Lincoln's rocker and ponders.
There you go, you stay.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
right.
Go. All right, this is scene 3. Sure. Well, here, you can just take it. All right. Dear obedience, child, De Boots has excellent expectations, but then they are only expectations after all. This American is rich, and on the whole, I think a well-regulated affection ought to incline to Asa Trenchard.
Very well, Mama.
At the same time, you must be cautious, or in grasping at Asa Trenchard's solid good qualities, you may miss them, and De Boots' expectations into the bargain.
Oh, I will take care not to give up my hold on poor De Boots till I am quite sure of the American.
That's my own girl. Oh, Mr. Trenchard, we were just talking of your archery powers.
Well, I guess shooting with bows and arrows is just about like most things in life. All you gotta do is keep the sun out of your eyes, look straight, pull strong, calculate the distance, and you're sure to hit the mark in most things as well as shooting.
Oh, stop. You droning half-faced flummox. If you would have continued, I'd be sleeping. Oh, you should pick the wrong business, Harry. I need a break. When I come back, I want to see a group of actors committing to the scene. Oh, don't you go anywhere. Oh.
Thanks a lot, John. Ladies and gentlemen, in our last performance ever, thank God, Laura Keene. What's the matter, boy? A little nervous.
Nothing. I just get so nervous. I can't remember my lines. It's my first time acting. I'm usually behind the scenes.
Look, I understand. Hell with nerves, son. You just gotta jump in there. Didn't you see? She was making eyes with you all morning.
Wait, what? What are you talking? Oh, no. Oh, John, what did you get me into?
I told you it wouldn't be easy.
Let me tell you a little something before you get all excited now. When those that be want a chance to see a brilliant piece of theater, there's one name they trust to stand on the thrust. Hey, that's Laura, there goes Laura. When it comes to my play, there's only my way. You don't like it? Get the hell out. One more to go, it's an answered prayer. Close the curtain, she'll be gone for certain. Laura Keene. can help you.
Come on along, you'll be singing my song.
What can you say? It's the rolling of hay.
Hey,
Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene. Foulest damn woman that you ever did see. There goes Laura, the one and only. Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene.
Sit and behold me, don't your eyes rascal thee. Stay out of her way, or she will make you pay.
Say you're an actor, won't you play my master? Laura, Laura Keene. There was a time in days of old when Laura lent me a hand. My career was down, my fortune was up. It was time for my life to run. So I lost some shame and found some fame. It kept me in the theater. Thank God above for my desperate love, my Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene. Foulest damn woman that you ever could see. There goes Laura, the one and only. Laura, Laura Keene. Laura, Laura Keene. Lord, to go free, Jesus, make her go. And yet I stand here and avow that I owe her my rear now. War no more, what she has in store. That's Laura, Laura Keene.
Scene 6. White House cabinet meeting, afternoon. The cabinet is arguing about Reconstruction policy toward the South. Lincoln and the rest of the secretaries want complete leniency toward the South. Stanton wants the South to pay in blood for their part in the war and fear the South's legislative powers.
You gentlemen are not listening to me.
Gentlemen, now is the time for healing. Now is the time we must come together once again as a perfect union. We must. General Grant, tell them what you said.
I sent them home and made them promise to never again take up arms against the United States of America.
That's it. You sent them home with a promise. You give them the power to vote in that Congress, and they will be ruling all of you. You will see. You'll see. You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. I have always known you to speak your mind, but I ask you, if we rule the South with our political whips, are we not practicing the same slavery we are trying to abolish? No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent.
I tell you, if you give them the power, there's nothing to prevent them from engaging in this bloody war all over again. We won the war, gentlemen. Now it is time to preserve the freedom that was won.
Stanton, it's been 5 gruesome years. Hasn't enough blood already been shed?
No, like hell it has. I will not rest until every one of them damn graycoats are hanging from a tree.
Gentlemen, a house divided against itself will not stand. We must forgive. We must unite in this changed world. Are we a nation built on freedom? Do we rule with iron chains? How much pain must be endured to live without the reins? Remember our good Lord said to turn the other cheek. He died for our sins. He died for our freedom. United we stand. United we rise. United we stand till we reach heaven's skies. And when the trouble comes, we'll stand on that line. We'll stand hand together, united we'll rise.
But don't you see that united is not possible?
And so is our struggle with our friends across the sea, I suppose? Is forgiveness just ideal, or a word we say in church? Can we heal our broken hearts and minds while waiting in the lurch? Remember how they fought, the British on that line. They fought for their freedom. They fought for our freedom. United we stand. United we'll rise. United we stand till we reach heaven's skies. And when the trouble comes, we'll stand on that line. We'll stand hand in hand together. United we'll rise.
But how can you pretend that this war will never happen? How can you forgive their treason? You give them power, and they will rise back up against you.
I trust each and every one of you understands the importance of this time. History will judge us. They will judge us for our actions for all time. My decision stands. Let them return to their homes. Let them reclaim their lives. Let us allow the change in our hearts to take hold. United we stand, united we rise, united we stand, till we reach heaven's skies. And when the trouble comes, we'll stand on that line, we'll stand hand in hand together. United we'll rise, united we'll rise. United, we will rise.
Scene 7, Washington Park, dark.
How much longer?
Who knows? He thinks he's looking out for me. Lincoln himself oversaw the appointment yesterday.
And by separating us with the godforsaken ocean, he plays with people's lives like they are putty in his hands.
Maybe if you were a bit less outspoken, my dear. John, look around you. Look at where you are living. Maybe if you paid the least bit of attention to what you said and how you said it.
I cannot help but be who I am, Lucy.
John, I know this war was not your fault, but...
It was.
John, I'm worried about you.
This whole world is backwards, Lucy. Who are they to tell us how to live? You once asked me what I wished for. Right now, I wish we could exist outside of this world.
I understand you, darling.
It's not too late. Come with me. Say you will.
I don't want to say what you already know, my love. How is it our love will survive with this whole world against us? They've tried to break us. Are we destined now to fall? Are we destined now to fall from this love I have with you? Forever falling in love till our hearts beat its last, finding ways just to carry on. When I walk alone, I fear my heart's pain will all be clear, falling one moment at a time.
It's not too late. say you will. Never in my life had I found someone like you. You came to me and kidnapped my mind. I found what love was, pining by your side. Don't let me fall. Don't let me fall from this love I have with you. Forever falling in love, we will keep this dream alive. To the shores of Spain our love will carry on. In dreaming we will love, in living we will fall, falling one moment at a time. Forever falling in love till our hearts beat its last, finding ways just to carry on.
When I walk alone, I fear my heart's pain will all be clear.
And when you are hurting, just know I'll be searching. We'll be falling one moment at a time. Don't let me fall, don't let me fall. Don't let me fall, don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. We'll be falling one moment at a
Goodbye, darling.
Booth takes out Baker's letter from his pocket and reads it over. He takes out his journal and pencil and begins to write.
Right or wrong, God judge me, not man. My love is now for the South alone, nor do I deem it a dishonor attempting to make for her a prisoner to this man to whom she owes so much misery. A Confederate doing duty upon his own responsibility. A man who loves his country more than life. J. Wilkes Booth.
Scene 8. Booth walks the streets of Washington. One at a time, Booth's conspirators join his walk. First, David Harold, then Lewis Powell, and finally George Atzerodt. They all stop in front of a crowd that is gathered, listening to Lincoln's speech from the balcony of the White House.
To the blacks we say, this cup of liberty which these your old masters hold to your lips, we will dash from you, and leave you to the chances of gathering the spilled and scattered contents in some vague and undefined when, where, and how. We must encourage their hearts and join their arms to adhere to their work and argue for it and fight for it and feed it and grow it and ripen it to a complete success. The colored man, in seeing all united for him, will be inspired with diligence, energy, and daring. Grant that he deserves the elective franchise. Will he not attain it sooner by saving these already advanced steps toward it than by running back again?
That means colored citizenship. Now, by God, I'm gonna put him through. That is the last speech he will ever give. Come on.
Scene 9. Mary Surratt's boarding house, midnight. The conspirators are seated around a table and talking. Mary Surratt knocks on the door and enters.
May I pour some whiskey for you, gentlemen?
Why, thank you, Mrs. Surratt. When of us fine gentlemen ever refuse that? Gentlemen, for days I have been grieving. The weight of Lee's surrender presses deeply upon my heart, and this day I'm rejoicing is pouring salt in the wound. Time has come for action, gentlemen.
For too long we have sat back, afraid of swift action. Time has come to prove our worth, to stand and deliver.
Time is running out for us. The war is hanging on by a thread. Tomorrow we might not have a country to come home to. The longer we wait, the longer that aid burns our country to the ground. What's next? The freedom to vote, same schools for our children, a colored president. No, I will be damned. We need to strike the dagger now before it's too late. Think beyond yourselves, gentlemen. Think of all the men who won't be coming home. Think of all your brothers who were slain. When you return to your homes, raised and torched by fire, you will find they died in vain. If you do nothing, they'll have died in vain.
You know I always stand with the cause, John.
I know, Louis. I know I can always count on you. What about you, George?
Are you hearing this? I did not agree. Murder's not in my pedigree. You will surely hang for this evil in your heart. Go on with your plot, but consider me a part.
It's too late to walk. If you do, you won't go farther. We all have conspired here. These men here are your brothers. You will not pull away. If you wish to see the sunrise, this is more than you or me. Now embrace your destiny. Look, I have lived the last 5 years of my life biting my tongue, constantly seeing everything I deem sacred trampled by this tyrant bastard. Well, enough is enough. When Julius Caesar stood before his empire and abused his power, there was only one man brave enough to do what must be done. And gentlemen, tonight, we are Brutus. This is it. There is no turning back. This is it. Think to the future.
Why do you need us? Lincoln is yours. Go get him.
Perhaps I've not been clear, my brothers. Our plan must be grander. This one kill will not do now, with others in the wings. President Lincoln, Vice President Johnson, Secretary Seward, and General Grant. All.
Insanity.
It's the only way, George. Now, David, you work at the pharmacy, correct?
Yes, Mr. Booth.
Could you by chance prepare a small medicine package for Secretary Seward for tomorrow evening?
I can arrange that, sure.
Perfect. Then tomorrow night at 10:15 exactly, you will lead Mr. Powell here to the Secretary's house on Washington Street. As fate would have it, the Secretary is recovering from a terrible carriage accident. All we need is Mr. Powell here to finish the job. Offer the medicine as your Trojan horse. Once inside, make it quick and then get out of there. We are counting on you, Powell.
I won't let you down, John.
Mr. Azeroth, you will check into the National Hotel tonight. Vice President Johnson awaits his destiny in room 110. I trust we understand each other. Precisely at 10:15, make it quick and then get out. We will meet at the safe house and then it is south to freedom, my boys. A nation is resting on your shoulders for our lives, for the future. Tomorrow night we will fight, we will rise as noble heroes. Tomorrow night we will strike, we will make the final blow. When the veil is lifted, the world will all agree with our fight to end this tyranny. Tomorrow night, hear the call. It's our time to raise the ashes. Tomorrow night, we will strike, we will throw the hammer down. When the curtain rises, we'll take our final bows, so the South shall live forevermore. It's up to us. Tomorrow night we will fight, we will rise as noble heroes. Tomorrow night we will strike, we will make the final blow. When the veil is lifted, the world will all agree with our fight to end this tyranny. God give us the strength tomorrow night to end this bloody fight. Tomorrow night. These thoughts course my veins like poison till this deed is done. Fear thee not, my brothers, they will remember tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Scene 10. Abraham Lincoln is restless in his bedroom in the middle of the night. He cannot sleep. He's seated at his writing desk, staring woefully out the window.
When I close my eyes, the panic screams like thunder. When I close my eyes, will they finally see your sunshine? How will it be? When they judge me, what will they see? Have I done your will, Lord, with this blood here at my feet? When the darkness breaks, will they say I'm a hero? When tomorrow comes, will this path be the right one? How can we know the way to ride this road? Show me your guiding voice so I can lead the way.
When I close my eyes, I pray for clear direction. When I close my eyes, will they open to a future? How will it be when they judge me? What will they see? Is this voice inside me your lamp until my feet? When the darkness breaks, will they say I'm a hero?
tomorrow comes, will this path prove the right one? How can we know the way to ride this road? Show me your guiding voice so I can lead the way. But when I close my eyes, Lord, cut through this darkness when I close my eyes. Are you sending forth your answer when I close my eyes? And I bow my head and pray and make this solemn vow. I will follow you inside this dream somehow.
Scene 11, Lincoln's office, midday. Lincoln is seated at his desk reading through letters.
Secretary Stantonson.
Mr. Stanton, to what do I owe this pleasant surprise?
Well, Mr. President, about yesterday, I want to have a follow-up word.
Grab a seat. So, Edwin, what is on your mind? Or shall I guess?
Sir, I'm not like the others who bend blindly to your will. You will hear what I have to say, so at least I can stand upon my record when this all goes south.
Calm down, Stanton.
You sit so calm and peaceful. You think peace will be here soon. You send them home today with a promise and a prayer. You're blind to what was taken. When dealing with our future, the South must pay for the crimes today. So we don't relive this tomorrow.
Don't judge my position. You can when you've worn my shoes. This nation needs a father now, not some harbinger of fear. Do not presume to know the future for all to see. For the force you crave leads us to the grave, whether them or you or me.
So you aren't on the side. You don't rule with divine right. You can fix all your problems, though you try with all your might. How can you fix the hatred?
Why increase the bloodshed? How can you bring us all together as one?
Don't think for 1 second that peace will be here soon. Just look at all the lives we paid and blood along the way. You need to hunt them down now. Try all the crimes against us. Tie the noose and set them loose.
Send them home, let our love be known
To the men who are our brothers. You are spite.
You will mind your place, sir.
You are a coward. 5 years of this war, and you're still a yellow coward.
You, sir, are the damn tyrant. I refuse to be a part of your bloodlust anymore.
Conversations with you are a waste of breath. You, sir, are incorrigible.
I said enough. If you can't respect me, at least respect the office. To take the higher ground is to live the lives we promised them. To bind these nations' wounds. It's time to move on.
Just know this. The sentiment out there will not be changed with your little pat on the head. They will not just go away.
Stanton, do I not destroy my enemies when I become friends with them?
Oh, you talk in metaphors, sir. But you are blind. Your life is also in danger. There's no secret assassination threats coming in from everywhere now. I can bring them from my office. I suggest you actually do heed my mind. Why, there's not much time left to change yours.
Do you think the boys that lie buried in the field risk less? This life we are given, one birth, and we owe one death. You are correct. It is not a secret, Secretary. I read every one of those threats. I keep them in a box. I can show you. To worry about that is to die over and over again 1,000 times. I am prepared to pay what I owe, but only when God says it is time to take me, not a second before. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with Mrs. Lincoln, which if I miss, I will be in much more danger than those threats you speak of.
Well, then I'll not take up any more of your time.
Goodbye, Stanton.
Sir?
Papa, I'm scared of that man. I want you to be okay. Don't let them hurt you, Papa.
No, don't worry about him, okay?
I love you, Papa.
I love you too.
Scene 12. Abraham and Mary Lincoln sit together in the back of a carriage on a sightseeing trip through the streets of Washington.
It's been a while now, us together like this.
I'd almost forgotten what it was like. Oh, God. I love the spring, the fresh air, the fresh beginnings.
Things will be, well, they'll get better, Mary. Now that the war is over, these burdens, we can all just cast them aside.
Even peace won't bring our Willie back, Abraham.
I know. I miss that boy.
I know, darling. Me too.
One day we will all be together again. I know this to be true.
I am so grateful for you. Oh, I love you. It's been so long since we've been together, just sitting here right by your side. It's been so long since you held your hand in my hand and gazed into my tired eyes. What I'd give to see you smile again. I want to put this life behind me. I didn't ask for these tests which God gave me. I'm holding back what I know inside. Take me back home to Springfield, where life was fresh and time worth taking. Lord, take me back home to Springfield once more, with my husband and boys. Back to Springfield, Illinois.
Mary, my love, I'm sorry for the pain I've caused you. This life has taken its toll. It's been so long since I felt God's peace inside me. I need His strength to see me through. I know deep in my heart a bright future will start again. I promise to fight for us with all my might. Tomorrow will be much brighter than before.
back in Springfield. Let's spend all of our broken dreams. Will you be there beside me? Take me back home to Springfield.
We'll reclaim the life we lost. Back in Springfield.
Back in Springfield.
We'll be there by my side. Back in Springfield.
Scene 13, inside of Ford's Theater. Throughout this scene, we are watching Laura Keene's theater company perform Our American Cousin.
Mr. Booth,
Whiskey, straight. Just beat the bottom.
You are never going to eclipse your father's famed drinking like that.
Learn from the best, I guess. Listen, when I finally leave the stage for good, I'm going to be the most talked about man in America.
Okay. God, you always taking things so personal, John. It was a joke.
Head next door. I heard there's about to be some brilliant acting.
Yes, my child. While Mr. de Boots and Mr. Trenchard are both here, you must ask yourself seriously as to the state of your affections. Remember, your happiness for life will depend on the choice you make. My love, you'd better go.
Oh, but what would you advise, Mama? I am always advised by you.
Dear obedient child, de Boots has excellent expectations, but then again, they are only expectations. This American is rich, and on the whole, I think well-regulated affection ought to incline to Asa Trenchard.
Very well, Mama.
At the same time, you must be cautious, or in grasping at Asa Trenchard's solid good qualities, you may miss them. And de Boots' expectations into the bargain.
Oh, I will take care not to give up my hold on poor de Boots till I am quite sure of the American.
That's my own girl.
Hey, kid, can you hold this horse for a couple minutes?
Okay, Mr. Boots.
She's a mean one. You gotta hold on tight to her.
Okay, Mr. Boots, I've got it.
Oh, Mr. Trenchard, we were just talking of your archery powers.
Well, I guess shooting with bows and arrows is just about like most things in life. All you gotta do is keep the sun out of your eyes, look straight, pull strong. Calculate the distance, and you're sure to hit the mark in most things in life, as well as shooting.
Oh, but not in England, Mr. Trenchard. There are disinterested hearts that only ask an opportunity of showing how they despise that gold, which others are set such store by.
Well, I suppose there are, Ms. Gusty.
All I crave is affection.
Do you now? I wish I could make sure of that, for I've been cruelly disappointed in that particular.
Yes, but we are old friends, Mr. Trenchard, and you needn't be afraid of us.
Oh, I ain't afraid of you. Both of you? Together?
Johnny boy, great to see you.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Ford?
I would assume you'd stayed away tonight. You know who was here.
Nothing would keep me from being here tonight.
Enjoy the show, John.
Goodbye, Mr. Ford.
My love, you had better go.
You crave affection, do you? Now I've no fortune, but I'm filling over with affections, which I'm ready to pour out all over you like apple sass over roast pork.
Mr. Trenchard, you will please recollect you are addressing my daughter, and in my presence.
Yes, I'm offering my heart and hand, just as she wants them, with nothing in her.
Augusta, dear, to your room.
Yes, Ma, the nasty beast.
I am aware, Mr. Trenchard, that you are not used to the manners of good society, and that alone will excuse the impertinence of which you have been guilty.
Don't know the manners of good society, eh? Well, I guess I know enough to turn you inside out, old gal. You suck dollars out an old nip.
You rotten vile dog. Six Emperor Tyrannus, your time trade is over. Six Emperor Tyrannus, smile for your devil now. Six Emperor Tyrannus, how hot's the fires of hell? And it's always with tyrants to die a traitor's death. And it's always with tyrants as we watch your final breath. This night goes in history as my name will live in infamy. Six Emperor Tyrannus, forever will you burn. Tyrannus, I'm doing all again. Six Emperor Tyrannus, can't you hear the cheering? Six Emperor Tyrannus, you deserve what you have gotten. Six Emperor Tyrannus, slavery lives while you are rotten. Every Caesar has his Brutus, even Jesus had his Judas. You turn on the South and our rights and liberty. You leave me little choice but to cut your final act. I need courage to drive, now famous for all time. Six Emperor Tyrannus, hear the Reaper toll for these. Six Emperor Tyrannus, here's the penance for your treason. Six Emperor Tyrannus, don't worry, Father Abraham. Six Emperor Tyrannus, you're not alone where you are damned. And it's always with tyrants to die a traitor's death. And it's always with tyrants as we watch your final breath. Your death will go in history as my name will live in infamy. Six Emperor Tyrannus, forever will you burn. The South shall be free. Somebody stop that man!
So we will take a brief 15-minute intermission. I encourage you just to use the restroom, stretch your legs. It's a little bit of a cliffhanger there. Come back and see what's in Act 2. 15 minutes.
Act 2, Scene 1, Ford's Theater, the Presidential Box, 10:20 p.m. The President's cabinet secretaries surround Lincoln while Dr. Leal is kneeling at the President's side.
His respiration is slowing. There is no telling when now. Quick, pass me the probe. The wound is mortal, gentlemen. All we can do now is be by his side and keep him comfortable. I'm afraid we have done all we can for him.
Oh my God! Is he dead? Tell me, is he dead?
Robert, I said keep her out of here. Out, woman.
Come, Mother.
Keep me informed. No one, I mean no one, comes in here.
Lights down on the presidential box, lights up on the stage. The crowd yells outside the stage door.
This is ridiculous.
How many times?
Who did it? Who did it? And don't you dare lie to me.
I already told you, I don't know.
What's his name? If you don't give up this instant, we can all hang for this. I heard you talking to Laura, now spill it.
It was Booth, okay? Your precious Johnny. Are you satisfied?
Oh, God. Oh, no. You're a liar.
I am not a liar. I could swear to it on my deathbed.
Now is not the time for rush judgment, Hawk. You don't know what you saw. This is absolutely.
I know what I saw. I was right there. I was right there.
One at a time! One at a time, people, calm down. Now, I'm Secretary Stanton. We're going to take your witness statements right here, while this tragedy is still fresh in your minds. Can I get a witness? Tell me, did you see it, this tragic affair?
I have the story, let me tell the story. I was an eyewitness there. Just state him the facts before he gets away. Tell him what you remember. Your voice will surely make him pay.
Now state your name for the record.
Maestro William Withers. About 10:25, a man came in and made his way towards the president's box. He delivered a card to the president's guard. That's when I heard the shot.
I was the principal witness of this horror story on stage at the time of the shot. I will say I know him. I've played parts beside him. I can't say it comes as a shock. Mark my words right now. I want to clear my name. He acted quite alone here. Booth is the only one to blame.
You're all prima donnas, you live for the drama. How do you know it's him? After the fall and the crash, he was gone in a flash. Did you really have time to make him? He wouldn't hurt a fly. And you call yourselves his friends. The more time that we waste here, the more the phantom gets away.
Can I get a witness? Tell me, when did you see it when the president was shot? Can I get a witness?
I'm the first-hand witness. I know just what I saw. Just give him the facts before he gets away. Just tell what he'll remember. Your voice will surely make him pay.
Sure, he was sore about the Confederacy surrender. If you were a Southerner, you'd be sore too.
You want to accuse a man of murdering the president, you best be sure. As for me, I was working props backstage and didn't see shit.
His lifeblood is on my dress. Forever stained. The horror forever burned in my memory.
Well, I buried the blow by striking it up, but received a huge gash wound in my bicep, several inches deep. Somebody help me!
It was Booth. Sure, he made his way out of escape of the door of the rear theater, mounted a horse, and rode away.
The world has changed in an instant now. It has changed right before our eyes.
The most terrible scene of excitement followed, with loud shouts of lynch him and kill him.
When I think of that fiend burying alone with us, my blood runs cold. My dress was saturated with his blood. My hands and face were covered.
As I turned around, I heard some confusion and saw a man running towards me with his head down. I didn't know what to do. I know what was the matter, so I stood completely paralyzed. As I turned, I got a side view of him and saw it was Wilkes Booth.
Next time I saw him, the start of Act 3. Goodbye, Mr. Ford, he told me. Oh, my boy, what have you done?
We said what we know, so why do you still detain us? Though our story may sway with all that we see, but you blame us. Stop wasting your time. Why are you still here? Go out there and catch him. Our voice will surely make him pay. Come on, we all have a story to this tragic affair. With wild hand and eyes full of fury terror, grips the air. Stop spinning your yarn. What do you want to hear? The more time that we waste here, the more the phantom slips away, way. Make him pay.
The clock.
Private, please. I need you to put out another telegram to Detective Lafayette Baker, Washington Metropolitan Police. The president has been assassinated this evening in Ford's Theater. Begin immediate investigation and apprehension of one John Wilkes Booth and known associates. More suspects to follow. And that will be all.
Abraham dreamed of this horror. He dreamed this nightmare, and now this nightmare is home to stay. You catch that man, you bring him to me, and I will kill him myself!
Scene 2. The mob searches the streets of Washington for Booth.
Murder in the night, Niger is screaming. Murder in the night, find the ghostly man that's fleeing. Ladies, take your kids and hide. Men, settle up your horse and ride. Take it inside, President, fight, run. There's murder in the night.
Make a path number way, set him off in the way. I saw him right into the alley. Grab the cord, you take your gun, so let him get away. Let the darkness surely be your guide.
Search him high and search him low. Search him to and search him fro. Take us inside, President, fight, run. There's murder in the night. Murder in the night, Niger is screaming. Murder in the night, find the ghostly man that's fleeing. Ladies, take your kids and hide. Men, settle up your horse and ride. Take us inside, President, fight, run. There's murder in the night.
Make a path for the president.
We must take him to the White House.
He will never survive the trip. He needs a bed and he needs supplies.
Bring him here! Bring him over here! Come, hurry!
In the quiet of night, I heard the bloody screams, crying out for mercy. One or two, that's my guess, they took us by surprise. I can't believe I made it out alive. Take up arms, come with me. Can't be far, come and see.
Take us inside, President, fight, run. There's murder in the night.
Wait, aren't you talking about the president?
The president? No, Secretary Seward and his family. I'm the butler. To the Seward house!
To the Seward house! Murder in the night, see the numbers growing. Murder in the night, and the blood keeps flowing. Keep your eyes steadfast. You do not want to be his last. Take us inside, President, fight, run. There's murder in the night.
Halt! Don't you know that the bridge closes at 9 o'clock? Where are you heading this late?
Beantown. I thought I would have the light of this silvery moon to guide me.
Name?
Booth.
Wait, John Wilkes? Well, as I live and breathe, of course you can pass. If
You sign this for my son. We have together seen you in so many productions.
Hell, there won't be any trouble about that. It's always nice to meet a fan.
Oh.
There was something rare in this mist of the air, was its movement metal was its screams. I know looking one who has a voice, I know I've seen a vision before. I for an eye and a two for a truth. You are a ten man jungle smooth. Demons inside, rise up and fight, run. I see him running like a phantom, riding like a demon. Don't let him catch you out of sight. It's murdering the night.
Scene 3. Detective Baker stands watch outside the safe house in Washington, D.C. His men are dressed in Confederate uniforms. Booth and Harold cautiously observe the soldiers from a distance.
Where's Lewis? You were with him. Where's George?
I'm sorry, Mr. Booth. It was the screams. My nerves got the best
I
of
should
me.
have left you the way you left them.
Keep your lookout, keep your cover. They are coming, stay alert now. We have intercepted this plot against us. We will only get this one chance now. Remember what they tried here. Remember Father Abraham. Remember who you fight for. The Union pure and strong.
Something is not right here. You see the leader there? He's the man from outside of Fulton's. Something that really bothers me the more I think about it. He told me he was with Jackson at Bull Run. Since when do any Southerners refer to it as Bull Run? It's Manassas. Only bluecoats call it Bull Run. And why are there so many men? I think we gotta get out of here. I think we are being set up.
Well, what about George and Lewis?
They're on their own now. Let's go. God! What? I need a doctor.
Edwin Stanton wants to see them standing trial, fit and strong. They must answer his highest power. Their public hangings won't be long. A nation is resting on your shoulders for our lives, for the future.
Scene 4. Around midnight, outside the farmhouse of Dr. Samuel Mudd.
Sam Hunt, get them horses in. We got a storm coming through.
Well, you know what they say. When the job done right, you gotta get a man to do it. You forgot to close the damn fence.
Sorry, sweetie pie. I'll make it up to you once you come back up.
This is the last of the feed. We might have to sell them soon. Can't afford them no more.
We used to thrive upon this land. This land's work was the measure of a man. Your word was your bond when you shook your brother's hand. What are we left with now? What do we believe in now? When you're a Southern man, we were raised up to be strong. When you're a Southern man, how did we grow to be so small? When you take stock in what you're given, when it's hard to keep on living, when you're a Southern man, but still too proud to fall.
They used to say, stand up to what you believe in. Embrace this cause unto the bitter end.
said to play your part, to protect your family's land. What are we left with now? What do we believe in now? When you're a Southern man, we were raised up to be strong. When you're a Southern man, how did we grow to be so small? I don't know quite where we're going, but our pride will still be showing when you're a Southern man. When you're a Southern man, a Southern man. I don't know quite where we're going, but our pride will still be showing when you're a Southern man. We're still too proud to fall.
Who goes there? Identify yourselves. Hasn't anyone ever told you not to go creeping up on someone in the dark like that? Holy hell, son.
Dr. Mudd?
Who wants to know?
Sorry about the hour. 2 Confederates looking for some help and shelter from the storm coming. My friend here is in some terrible shape and sure could use a look from a doctor.
What's the matter with him?
He was bucked from his horse and damn near crushed his leg. I think it's broke.
Hey, what are you fellas riding this time of night?
Please, can you help me?
Damn, son. Okay. Confederates, huh? You boys are welcome in my home. It's the least I can do. You come to the right place.
Scene 5. Stanton, Robert Lincoln, and the cabinet members hold vigil at Lincoln's deathbed. The vigil choir enters with lighted candles. Scene 6. Orson and Elmer sit outside the general store of a southern Maryland town.
This war ain't over, damn it. Johnson's still out there.
Let me help you through this. It's over, friend. Lee was our last hope. Get used to the colored man running things around here now.
A villager brings Isaiah, an ex-slave, to the store, tells him to wait outside.
Hey!
You know I was a free man now.
No one gives a damn about you. What you gonna do with that freedom, boy?
Morning, Doc. Morning, fellas. Do you know if the medical carts come by this month?
Ask George. He's in back.
All right. Thanks, fellas.
Uh-oh. Here comes the blueberry. Gentlemen, gather round. I'm Detective Baker with the Washington Police. I have a public announcement from Secretary of War, Edwin M. Stanton.
Nobody here gives a rat's behind what you gotta say, blue coat. Using the wrong parts.
Last night at 10:15 p.m., our beloved President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. by actor John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater. He is currently considered at large and dangerous. He was known to be working with accomplices David Harold, George Azarat, and Lewis Powell. Should you provide information leading to the capture of Wilkes Booth or his accomplices, you will be compensated $100,000. No lead is too small. They will be hunted until found.
Excuse me, Detective. When did this happen again? I missed it.
Last night, at Ford's Theater around 10:15. Also, Wilkes Booth sustained an injury during the attack. He injured his right leg and will be walking with a noticeable limp. Should you uncover any information leading to their apprehension, contact authorities right away.
Yes, sir, will do.
Oh, Lord! Who would do such a thing so rotten? I don't know how we can ever go on without him. Fellas, let's say a prayer for Father Abraham. Get lost! We don't give a damn.
Very well. We'll be back to investigate each and every one of you inbred dimwits if that's what it takes.
We'll be back to investigate each and every one of you inbred dimwits if that's what it takes.
Hey, wait a second. Can I see that picture there? Hey. Well, this guy kind of looks a lot like, well, you. Yeah, you ought to shave that mustache. And, sir, if I were you, I'd just grow a beard.
Lieutenant, will you shut him up already? If you don't, I will.
It's detective, to you, actually. All leads turned in need to be thoroughly vetted.
Oh, well, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, leads need to be turned in by people, not 3/5 of a person. Am I right?
This man here is 100% bona fide free man, and he can make whatever claims he wishes. Go ahead, son. You were saying.
So, just to be clear, if I find the killers, I get $100,000. And the whiteys go to jail. Woo! Oh me, oh my. Just imagine. When the hot sun rises in the morning and my sweat will water the fields, how I yearn for the day to be delivered from this hell. Through thick and thin, I never gave in. My trust I placed in you, oh Lord. Now I'm singing, amen. My blessings on its way. Y'all hear that? Huh? Let me see, can it be? I knew he kept some great company. Let me look at you. I know it to be true. So you'll be rocking this noose while the swinging is loose. Come rain or shine, this day is mine. Here's the rub, you is out of time, and the tables turn from what I discern. How can I put this gently? These men are John Booth's gentry. Don't be fooled by his fortune and fame. His game might seem quite a bit untamed. I know he frequents these parts, but I swear from all my heart, he's a roughneck riding tobacco shine. His 5'8" ain't it great? I got something you can appreciate. Let me look at you. I know we gotta be true. Now that one's missing a tooth, and Major John Wilkes Booth. Hey, you know this. You need me to slow down?
No. I got it so far.
Okay, just making sure now. Hey! 100 grand. 100 grand. Everybody move over, cause I get a do over. It ain't no fable, I seen him in the stable. I ain't blind, Lord, you're right on time to give me my 100 grand today. Yeah! Oh, that sounds so nice. Hey, when the wind, stepping the bottle, do day, who's up with the day? But do the day, but I was in my day, but yeah! 100 grand, 100 grand. I don't understand why you're waiting for my greatest gift. Since emancipation, you can trade in your master. I couldn't do it faster. Give me my 100. Give me my 100 grand. Yeah.
Scene 7, Samuel Mudd's farmhouse, morning.
Oh, hello, Sam. Grab some breakfast. It's going fast. Your wife is quite the cook.
You can get the hell out of my house now.
Sam, what's wrong, hon?
These two aren't who they say they are you? I found out all about it in town. Read it. It's them.
Samuel hands Mrs. Mudd a wanted poster. Booth stands up slowly with Harold. Booth pulls out a pistol. Samuel points his shotgun at Booth.
So, now you know.
Oh my God.
We took you into our house and you betrayed our trust. Leave it once and take your troubles with you.
Sam, don't go on and do anything foolish now. Just set the gun down. We will be on our way. There won't be any trouble about that. Come on, Davy.
Thomas Jones.
I'm sorry.
Name's Thomas Jones. He navigates waters around here. Maybe he'll be willing to help you more than I ever would. That's all you get out of me. Now get going.
Thank you for the hospitality, man.
Scene 8, Maryland Swamp, night.
Until today, nothing was ever thought of sacrificing for our country's wrongs. Something decisive and great had to be done, and I struck boldly. Our country owed all her trouble to him, and I was simply the instrument of his punishment. J. Wilkes Booth.
Booth and Harold have made a camp in the Maryland Swamp. They sit around a small campfire. A whistle is heard. Thomas Jones enters.
Oh, Mr. Jones, you scared us half to death. We thought you forgot about us.
Union patrols are all over the damn place. Come on, put that out and keep it out. They're not but a couple miles from this point.
You are a true brother, Tom.
Food and newspapers, just as you asked. I can't put a great deal at once. People might ask questions.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, my final reviews.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
You're welcome, fellas. Every day is more dangerous. We need to get you two on the river and fast. Then it's south to Virginia, my boys. I will come again soon when I can. Good night, gentlemen.
As Booth reads the account of the assassination attempt on Secretary Seward, lightning, violent flashbacks occur which show the assassination attempt on Secretary Seward by Lewis Powell.
He couldn't finish the job on that goddamn cripple. A cursed devil, monster, madman, with no praise. Not one goddamn word of praise. I'm a hero, goddammit. I'm a hero for what I've done. Quiet! You thankless nation, your cities send your sons to fight for your honor. 5 years on the run, and just when you thought they all died in vain, my sacred deed saved your wretched pain. What makes a man a soldier? The uniform or the sword, or his actions in the field, like Washington in the fort? What makes so different from men so strong and valiant. Just remember my sacred deed, save your wretched pain. Right or wrong, God judge me, not you wretched fools. Right or wrong, God judge me, in the end I will not lose. I have too great a soul to die like a criminal. In the end I know it's true. I hope you see it too. You never lift a finger, you just sit and bitch and whine. You left the change to us, all the wasted time. So what gives you the right to criticize my fight when my sacred deed saved your wretched pain? Right or wrong, God judge me, Lord, I seek your vindication. Right or wrong, God judge me, I was a soldier for my nation. I have too great a soul to die like a criminal. In the end, I know it's true. I pray you see it too.
Scene 9, Secretary Stanton's office, night. Stanton and Detective Baker are reviewing a large war map in his office.
So, where is he now?
We are sure he headed south. We've initiated the manhunt here, shoulder to shoulder, combing all of those backwoods. Metropolitan Police are under my direction and are following many different leads. Some say he went west, some say he's in Mexico by now. We are doing all we can. We will find him.
Enough! He didn't report to the safe house. You said he was our man. You said that he would follow through. And it was you who said that he would follow orders. You incompetent idiot. He opens that mouth of his to anyone, and we are both finished.
Sir, I apologize. This is urgent. A telegram from Lieutenant Doherty.
Take it. That'll be all, soldier. Ah. Doherty has a solid lead down south toward Port Tobacco. 2 men dressed like our man, 1 lane and 1 on a horse, was seen crossing the Rappahannock on a ferry. We have a man, Thomas Jones, in custody. You will take your men, you will follow up on this lead, and you will end this. Bring me someone. You said we could trust him. Show me someone. And don't tell me that we've lost him. We can't go back and change it. We've got to stand and face it. We need to stop the Caldings' blame till there's no one left to blame. You must stop them where they stand. Bring the men out. Right now it's all too clear. They're on the run now. We have everything to fear. We're running out of time. I won't rest until he's mine. I wished I picked a stronger man. Wish I knew where we began. Smoke them out from where they hide and crush them. We are in this bloody fight for our lives. Force them to give in and cry surrender. Be the shadow on the wings of the night.
In Mary Surratt's boarding house. We've never seen this man here before.
Heavens, no! I've already told you, I don't know the man.
There's nothing here. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry, I think I have the wrong place.
Oh, wait a minute there. Come here, lad. Thomas, hand me the picture.
I have to work here tomorrow. I just came to stay the night so I can get an early start.
I'll be damned, it's him.
You're coming with us, boy. And you too, Mr. Surratt. Let's go.
In Samuel Mudd's home.
Let me get this straight. You fixed a man's broken leg the same night the president was shot.
Yes, but I wasn't aware of the president's murder until the next day.
Dr. Mudd, see, what I struggle with is why did you wait until now to let us know? It's been several days. You wouldn't want him to get a head start, would you?
Detective? You might want to see this, sir.
Is this the boot you cut off of Mr. Booth? And you maintain that you did not know it was he who stayed in your home?
Yes, sir, that's right.
Property of John Wilkes Booth?
I didn't know it.
Say your goodbyes, Doctor.
Detective!
In the Maryland swamp, in the fog of the deep night, Booth and Harold continue their getaway on the river on a skiff.
Now is the time, now is the hour. Make them understand who has the power. Like an eagle in the hunt, we must soar the highest height. We must dive in an instant and attack with fearsome fight. You must be the stronger man. Set them off from where they hide and crush them. We are in this bloody fight for our lives. Force them to give in and cry, surrender. Be the thunder on the wings, be the terror or the shadow of the night.
Scene 10. Booth and Harold are hiding in the Garrett Farm tobacco barn late at night.
I'm sorry, boy. You weren't ready for this.
What do you suppose my judgment will be? I don't want to die, Mr. Booth. Well, what if I turn myself in? Do you think they'd spare me?
I can't say. I do know what awaits me, though.
Do you at least suppose there's a heaven?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a heaven, Davy. And there isn't any war, politics, or slavery up there. Up there we'll all just be free. Freedom. True freedom. That's the freedom we should have been fighting for all along. Get some rest, kid. We need to be on our way in a couple hours. I'm sorry, Mama. It looks like time has come. If you read this, I'm already gone. Though I owe you all, there's a duty placed inside me, a call to which I had to see it through. They say a soldier keeps on believing, no matter the price that must be paid. Am I different than the other men, the ones who face this foe? I'm not who they say I am. I'm your boy, your son,
need you the most. In my heart, I'm still holding you close. And don't think you need to hold this flame. This was my choice. This was my wrong. I'm sorry, Mama. It looks like time has come. Who knew goodbyes could be so hard? May Almighty God shine His light and guide you. May He help you weather this storm. I'm coming home, don't forget me in the memory of your mind. I'm coming home till my last breath. Just know you're right beside me. And don't give up on prayer when I need you the most. In my heart, I'm still holding you close. And don't think you need to hold this flame. This was my choice. This was my wrong. I'm coming home to the fresh wind blowing soft beside you. I'm coming home to a rainbow across a sweet Virginia sky. Don't forget your boy, the apple of your eye. Though I'm not here beside you, I'm in every tear you cry.
Horses are heard off stage with searching voices.
Horses! Quick! Come, quick! Get up! They locked us in. We gotta tear the door down. Come on! Come on! Come on, kick it off again! Again once more, harder!
There's no other way out. We need to give up, Mr. Booth. We're
I'll
trapped.
suffer death first!
Mr. Garrett, where are the two men who stopped you at your house?
They've gone.
Gone where?
They've gone to the woods.
Well, where in the woods have they gone?
Well, they came without my consent. They had guns, and we didn't have much of a choice.
I do not want any long story out of you. I want to know where these men have gone.
If you please, just spare my farm and my family.
Bring a rope over here. I'm going to put this man up to the top of one of those trees if he does not tell me what I need to know.
All right, okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what you want to know. Just leave my family alone.
Thank you. Now, where are they?
They're in the barn. They're in the tobacco barn.
Go into that barn and demand the surrender of the arms that man has and bring them out to me. Unless you do it, we will burn your property. We are sending in this man on whose premises you are to get your arms, and you must come out and deliver yourselves to us.
The barn is surrounded and the fight is useless. You better come out and deliver yourselves up.
You have implicated me!
Gentlemen, the cavalry after you. You're the ones. You better give yourselves up.
Then, you have betrayed me. If you do not get out of here, I will shoot you. Get out!
I am sick and tired of living this way, Mr. Booth. Let me go out and give myself up. I don't want to die.
Don't be foolish. No option here ends with you being alive.
I gotta get out of here.
Stop right now, boy, or I will blow your goddamn brains out. You can't. You will leave me now. Go. Would not have you die with me. Go.
I said, come out!
Oh, Captain, there's a man in here who wants to surrender all full band.
Hand out your arms.
The arms are mine and I've got them. I own all the arms, and I intend to use them on you, gentlemen. I said there's a man in here who wants to come out.
I do not know anything about this man. He is going to kill me!
Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Prepare to fire the barn.
Well, my brave boys, prepare a stretcher for me. It's one more stain on the old banner. Let me see my hands.
What did you say?
Let me see my hands. Wish I had heroes' hands to stand by my conviction. Hands that always speak the truth. To build a stronger tomorrow. Useless. Useless.
I will make the report to Stanton. You get all you can grab out of that barn. Go, fetch me the bag from the wagon.
Baker makes sure no one's watching and then searches Booth's pockets for anything secret to Stanton's plan. He takes Booth's diary and places it in his satchel bag.
Wrap him up. I will handle the evidence.
Scene 11. President Lincoln lies in the White House East Room. Mary Lincoln is alone with her husband in the casket and her confidant Elizabeth Keckley next to her.
Miss Mary, I'm so sorry. He's gonna guide your steps home. He's not here. He's not gone, but he ain't here. He's in your heart, and he'll speak to you every day. Your husband was a soldier for the cause of freedom. He sacrificed his life for this freedom, Miss Mary. And outside of this building are thousands and thousands of people who will know for the first time what it's like to be free. Thank God for your husband, Miss Mary. His voice will carry on forever. Oh, he's still alive, baby. And you will see him again. You'll find him, Miss Mary.
Lord, take me back home to Springfield, where life was fresh and time worth taking. I'm counting days and the hours. I can't wait for that day, the day you call me home. We will walk together hand in hand in our spring with my husband and boys back in Springfield.
Scene 12, White House, the East Room. Family and friends are present for the president's funeral service. General Grant is at the podium.
Probably no man since the days of Washington was ever so deeply and firmly embedded and enshrined in the very hearts of the people as Abraham Lincoln. And there is no assassin strong enough, and no weapon deadly enough to quench his inextinguishable voice. This is our confidence, and this is our consolation, as we weep and mourn today. Though our beloved president is slain, our beloved country is saved. God be praised that our fallen chief lived long enough to see the dawn of joy and peace arise upon this nation. He saw it, and he was glad. And when the sun has risen, full and glorious, and a happy reunited people are rejoicing in its light, alas, it will shine upon his soul for all time.
Lights dim. Photographs are projected of the historical Abraham Lincoln and morph into depictions of successful African American leaders and entrepreneurs throughout history. Lights up on the entire ensemble, now dressed in modern clothes.
Forever in our hearts and minds, step for step and stride for stride. The future's in our hands now, but your voice is first in mine. And when the troubles come, we'll stand